Hey guys, hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Deborah, or Deb, or Debbie, or Deborah. You can call me whatever floats your boat as long as it kind of sounds like my actual name. And I make YouTube videos. And I guess today I'm going to be kind of making a vlog. I'm not sure. I just figured I'd pull out the camera and document kind of a day in my life or what's going on today in my life, mostly because I am receiving a couple packages from IKEA today. So I'm receiving a delivery from IKEA. I just ordered a few extra stuff for the house, for the apartment that I'm missing, and I feel like would just kind of tie this place together a little more. So I figured I'd just whip out my camera and do that. So they're supposed to be delivering the package between 1 and 5 p.m. Right now it's about 12:58. Last time I had a delivery from IKEA, they were about 30 minutes after the minimum time. So I think it was between 1 and 5 last time, and they called me at like 1:30 that, you know, they were on their way. So I imagine it would probably be the same. I don't really have a whole lot to do today. I do have to go print some paperwork at a Staples nearby, so hopefully I can get to do that later today. But yeah, it's pretty much a chill day for me. It's really hot in here outside, so I'm not even wanting to go outside unless I absolutely need to. But right now I want to try to make some chocolate chip cookies, but I want to make them keto. I've never done that before, so I'm not nervous, but I'm missing like one ingredient, which is like a brown sugar-free alternative. So you do like brown sugar, but not actual sugar, or sugar-free, a sugar-free alternative but brown, to kind of give the cookies that color. I don't have that. I figured I might get molasses, but molasses has quite a bit of sugar in a serving, so that would have kind of defeated the purpose, although a little would have kind of given the color that I want. But I didn't want to have to buy a whole thing of molasses just for a little bit, and I can't go to Bulk Bar anymore because it's like an hour away with the bus. Anyway, that's my little dilemma. But honestly, I feel so sluggish today just because it's hot. I feel like my body's overheating, and doing anything takes extra effort, and I just don't want to. I just want to lay in bed. Even laying in bed, I'm like sweltering. Is that a word? Sweltering? Sweating? I'm like just uncomfortable. You know, it's a different kind of heat here. That's right. I definitely miss air conditioning in my house, but it is what. All right, so slight change of plans regarding the keto cookies. When I finally combined everything, actually, you know, I was missing a couple ingredients. The recipe called for 140 grams of almond flour, but I only had 70 grams, so I kind of filled in the blank with coconut flour. So I did 70 grams almond flour and 70 grams coconut flour. Then of course I was missing the like sugar-free brown sugar. Anyway, when I mixed everything together, it was still a very crumbly dough, so I knew it was not gonna stay that shape, like get to that cookie shape when I baked it, even after refrigerating it for like probably 45 minutes. So I decided to do like a square instead. So I kind of shaped it into a bread loaf pan, and this is what we got. I think I baked it for a total of 30 minutes and it's still kind of crumbly, so kind of a disappointment. I'm gonna eat it. I'm probably just gonna doctor it a lot. Maybe put some coconut whipped topping on it with some fruits on the side. I'll probably just have it as a crumble. I feel like that's just like the best way I could eat this. I can't, yeah. Anyway, not incredibly disappointed, but my IKEA order has arrived. So yeah, I got a chair, a bookshelf, and just a few other stuff. Some patio furniture or balcony furniture, I guess. So I will work on just kind of fixing all of that up. It's just too hot for me to even want to do anything right now, so I just don't care about that. But I just wanted to show you guys, let you know that it's here finally. So okay, so this is pretty much how I'm enjoying it, as like a crumble. So I added some blueberries and then topped it up with some coconut whipped cream. Just this kind of right there. And by itself, it's honestly not bad. It's pretty good. I just wish it, you know, kept its shape. But yeah, I'm just gonna eat this and eat some fruit in the meantime. Okay guys, so I'm realizing that I never did finish showing you, it's the next day by the way, if you couldn't tell. I never did finish showing you guys what everything looked like, just because it took me a lot longer than I anticipated it would to finish everything, because I started assembling everything a little bit later and there was a mishap in the way and I kind of had to figure that out. But I do have everything put together. I'm expecting a second package on Thursday, and that has a few other items in it. So this is not like the entirety of everything, but I figured I'd just come on here and show you guys what I've done so far and what it looks like. You guys are actually perched on one of the items that I assembled yesterday and one of the ones that went wrong. But yeah, let us start with that, I guess. Okay, ignore the ratchetness that is my desk right now, but I've got my bookcase, whatever this is, going on. So here's the faux pas. Is it a faux pas or just a big mistake? Anyway, so this like back piece is not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be flipped the other way. So it's the white part like right here that's supposed to be on the other side, and I realized that I put it on incorrectly once I had pretty much finished assembling it. I think I was done for like 20 minutes and I was just looking at the piece and I'm like, something looks off here, there's something just off about this. And then I realized the plywood thing is put on the wrong way. I was gonna like disassemble it, but I pretty much nailed it shut into the wood, so I would risk essentially damaging the piece. So my solution is I'm gonna go to Canadian Tire at some point this week and I'm gonna buy some spray paint, white spray paint, spray it white. I don't really care if it looks gonky, I just want it to not look like this because this is just awful. I mean, it's not really bad, but it's just gonna bother me forever, especially because there's like writing right there and there's like a sticker right there. It's just no. So that's one thing that went wrong, but everything else went right. So this is what my living room is looking like right now. If you haven't noticed, I got a few more plants. I got this guy, this gal, that's a guy actually, and this boy. I got them today. But anyway, I picked up this tall lamp. So I don't know if I've mentioned, this space only has like very wacky lighting. So there's just that lighting right there. The living room doesn't have any. The dining room has one, and then there's one in the kitchen. So at night when the sun sets, this place can get really dark. So that little lamp wasn't doing much. So I decided that I was gonna get a tall lamp to just kind of illuminate this place a little better. And yesterday when I put it up, it actually looked pretty good. So I was quite happy with that. Yeah. And then we've got like a little side armchair going on. This is not like the original item that I wanted. I wanted kind of like a mustardy yellow chair, but it was on StrucTube and the chair was like $150, but they were gonna charge me $100 for delivery. So I'm like, no thank you. And I just kind of decided to go with this one from IKEA. It's cute. It's got not a lot of character, but it does the job. It does the job. And what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna style it with a throw pillow and like a throw blanket, and that should bring the color that I want into the space. And then obviously you got my couch. Oh, update about the couch. So I don't know if you guys can notice, on the leg here, there's just a little piece of cardboard. Actually, I'll come back to that. And then outside I've got 2/3 of my patio furniture. So let me just come up here. So I got the chairs and I also got the seat pads. So my package that's arriving on Thursday will contain the little table and whatnot, and then the patio would be done. I'm not really doing too much with it, but it's just a cute little bistro type furniture. I think a couple of nights ago I was just sitting on it and I realized that one of the legs, this leg was a little bendy, and every time I put my weight on it, it would just kind of bend weirdly. And you know what, I think I'm noticing on the other side, it's kind of the same deal. So now I'm having to support it with that piece of cardboard, just kind of keep it straight and so it doesn't like collapse into itself. So having fun in the new house, lots of interesting challenges, but you know, first house things. But yeah, I figured I'd just come on here real quick and let you guys know what everything kind of looked like once I put everything together. I ordered a couple more items, but they're like little things that I'm not gonna bother showing it. So yeah, but that's pretty much that for now, and I'll see you guys when I have something more interesting to share with y'all. Hey guys, so I just got back home from Canadian Tire. I went for two main reasons: to see if I could get more plants, actually to see if I could find a fiddle leaf fig plant, I think that's what it's called, and to get some spray paint and also some plant pots. Let's just say it was a successful mission. I need to trim this. This is just freaking ridiculous. Anyway, let's just say it was successful and I will show you guys what I got. So this is the bad boy. It's a short stouty boy. That's what it looks like. This was like $50. It's in pretty good shape except for there's some dust, I guess, on the leaves. There's a couple wilted spots on the leaves, so it might need some watering. But like overall, it's one of like the more in shape ones. And I got two big plant pots. One for the fiddle leaf fig, whatever. Yeah, fiddle leaf fig tree. And then another one is just for when I get another big plant. And I also got this white pot for my monstera that I didn't have a pot for, so I'm just gonna plop that in there. And I just got a spray paint for my shelf that I totally botched.
the sky, feel the sunlight kiss my face, fly through space. If I knew it would bring me close to you. People stop and stare, so let them watch me.
So I just wanted to sit down and kind of have a candid chat about how it's been for me so far living in a new city removed from everything that I'm used to, my friends, family, closeness to family, and like a sense of community. So far it's been almost 3 weeks. It's gonna be 3 weeks in a couple of days that I made the big move to this new city, and I've moved here essentially. In the grand scheme of things, it's been good so far. I've had mostly positive experiences. I mean, first of all, this city is absolutely gorgeous. The landscape and the environment, the weather, it's just nice and refreshing. And the city also has a vibrancy and liveliness that is obviously typical of a big city. But obviously with a big city comes like the hustle and bustle, and everybody always just seems to be in a hurry. People don't seem to be polite in the sense that I'm used to, essentially. I remember writing in my journal that I felt like people here are a little more cold, and I've had 2 experiences that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. It just made me feel just bad, like that's the last thing you want to be experiencing in a new city. Like, you're just kind of all alone, and you're feeling alone, you're feeling homesick, and then there's people that are just rude to you for no reason. So there's been that. So yeah, in general, I've just felt, very homesick, lonely, and I also feel like I've put in a lot of pressure on myself, because people keep asking me, when I was even preparing to move here, people kept telling me, you're gonna have so much fun in Vancouver, make sure to go out and make friends, see the place, blah 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 blah. And people keep asking me, so how's Vancouver, what are you doing, what do you get up to? And I feel this pressure on myself. I feel like I've put this pressure on myself in trying to keep up with people's expectation and ideas of how I'm supposed to be settling in, by like, okay, today you need to go out and do something, you need to make friends, and all of that, when I know deep down I'm truly a homebody, and it's probably going to take me a while to make friends, because realistically I've only been here for almost 3 weeks. It's not really long enough to make friends, especially if I'm not going out, because there is still a pandemic and I'm trying to remain sane and safe. So I guess on my end too, I'm putting this pressure on myself that, look, this is a new place, it's an opportunity to start anew, and build your community, make friends, go out and see what the city has to offer. And I think in putting that pressure on myself, a few days ago I really just broke down, and I had an entire day of just not being myself. I was really truly depressed, is that the word? I was really truly sad. I was just incredibly sad, and nothing could make me feel better. But thankfully I kind of went out to Value Village, and I saw a few things along the way that were sobering, were humbling, and just kind of brought me back. It grounded me, regrounded me, refocused me. And it's like, dude, you will fit in, you will settle down in your own time. There's no need to rush. Like, everything will happen when it needs to happen, and it will happen organically. I don't need to rush myself or make myself feel like I need to do something when I know deep down it's not energetically correct for me in the moment, But honestly, it's been good so far. I've even gone on like a couple of dates. They were okay. I'm really excited to kind of put myself out there again in a way, but like without putting too much pressure on myself that I need to be able to do this, and this in whatever amount of time that I have to spend here. I don't know. I hope all of that made sense. To cut the long story short, this is a TLDR version. So far, so good. I'm excited for this new chapter of my life. I'm grateful for my friends and family and loved ones that want the best for me and just want to make sure that I'm okay. I'm grateful for all of that. I'm grateful for this wonderful place that I get to live in. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel because it really does help me out. And that's pretty much all I have to share in this video. And I will see you guys next time in another video. Bye!